please use the Zoom hand raise feature and we will call on you. Yep, we have a question from Diogo from VLRGG. We can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I have a question for both Shrew and Minnie, but you can answer both if you want to. I just kind of want to know, how has playing with two subs kind of broken up your team dynamic and hindered your progress here at Masters?
I think Enzo and Feroth are really good players. Enzo, Enzo and Feroth, Feroth and Hyber are very good players, and I think they perform very well on our team. So I can't downplay them as players, but I do obviously have to say that like we rely a lot on a system that me and Jake kind of develop and work on really hard. And I think we have an over-reliance on that system, like a tactical system, and obviously, like Durka, essentially. So those two things, like, we rely too much on Durka and we rely too much on a tactical system for us to win. And I think that going forward, that's something we need to think about as a team. Yeah, and just have a bit more self-reliance and not have to rely on these things, basically. So yeah, I think that these two subs have just, you know, all credit to them. They played really well. They played better than like they probably played the best in our team, maybe. But yeah, like yeah, it completely destroyed everything, I guess.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, this question is for Ferrith and Hyber. I was just wondering, what kind of experiences are you going to take away from this event?
Hi, I would say it's like great experience as an, cause like when you're playing like officials, everybody gets a bit of nerves, and this has helped me so much. Like when I was playing on the stage, like I felt like I can do pretty much anything. Obviously, we didn't win anything, but like still, I felt like I'm like I can do anything. Like, and honestly, meeting the guys and everyone from the team, like it's been very fun. Like it's definitely gonna be a memory I will remember for a very long time.
Yeah, same. I think this tournament is going to help me in the future because it's going to help me picture how important it is to have a specific preparation to play Masters and to actually win Masters. All the experience that both Hybrid and me are getting here, like all the experience that we got, it's going to help us for our future, like in our careers, because we have many challenges to come. And like these games, you know, the focus you need to have, the tunnel effect, everything that could happen. And when like you need to be prepared to win, like you need to, you know everything before playing and having everything ready. And I know that if one day I have to play another Masters, I know what to do for the preparation now. That's it.
I quickly want to add one more thing. Like also like watching both Mini and Bolster work has been like super exciting for me, and like I've definitely like I'm kind of looking at the game in another way now. Like I am definitely taking many things from this experience back home.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Luke at Dexerto.
Hey guys, I have a question for Boaster. Obviously a lot of credit to ZETA as well, they played really well. What did they do that took you by surprise, or what did they do well in your eyes?
I think honestly they stepped up to the challenge. I think that was the most admirable thing. They came in and they didn't show the kind of same fear and kind of hesitation as previous times, where like I guess the more minor regions come in and play. They really stepped up and proved why they deserve to be here as well. I hope that they also have a really kind of exciting game versus NIP as well. I think they made full confidence plays, and they were abusing the kind of abusing our kind of weaknesses, which was kind of taking map control, I guess, and they did it really well, and they traded together pretty well as well, and I think yeah.
Thank you. Next question from Diogo at VLRGG.
Yeah, so you guys obviously picked Icebox as it's been kind of your comfort pick for quite a while now. But obviously, I mean, you didn't win it today, so what do you think kind of went wrong?
I think their chamber picked us apart, and on our defense, we didn't know how to play around the middle of the map very well. I think that they abused that lack of kind of macro understanding of the comp. We had a comp change that I think we had some holes in. And obviously, having 10 days to practice with 2 new players is kind of difficult to fill those gaps. So we saw that happen. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question from Sons of KS Mexico.
Hello, I'm Luca Mina from Sons of Case, and they talk about the future preparation, but I would like to know what the factor points were for these results.
What was the question? Could you repeat that, please?
Okay, I want to know what was the factor of points were these results of the matches?
Why did we lose? Is that
Yeah.
what you're asking?
Sorry,
Okay.
little nervous.
Well, as I kind of previously said, I don't know if you guys boys got other things to say. I think that you know, we're essentially a new team. You just watched a new team play the game, and obviously trying to watch a new team play the game on the biggest stage that we got, like that's what happens, you know. Like we're really good players, but we had 10 days as a team, like, and that's what happened.
It was
you
8
know?
days because media.
Oh, 8 days. Yeah.
Can I add something? So basically, like, I think as a team, like, we are sometimes real panicky when we lose the momentum, and mainly like with 2 subs, it added as well. So I feel like in some rounds we actually weren't in the rounds, like we were tunnel visioned on something else, like the panic was high. But in the end, I think the both matches were real playable with 2 subs, and yeah, I think the big part of us losing was hecticness, I said.
Thank you very much for extending the answer.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Dexerto.
Hi, this question is for Minnie. A lot of people have kind of pointed to Chamber as probably the most important agent being played at this event, and a lot of people have kind of explained the stats behind it, with a lot of players coming in with incredible stats on the agent. I was wondering if you kind of agree with that sentiment, and if you think that teams that kind of don't have a strong Chamber player at this event currently are kind of behind in the meta.
I generally disagree that Chamber is necessary in this meta. I think that she's very good. He's very good. If you've got someone who really shines as like a duelist kind of sentinel player, but I don't really agree that you need it like over a Jet, for instance. Like, I don't think we should have Durka playing too much Chamber, and I don't think Magnum should play too much Chamber. There are maps where I think it's really good if you really think about it, but it seems like a lot of teams right now are defaulting to it just because it's a flashy agent that can get a free kill and dash away kind of thing. But I don't think it's that necessary, to be quite honest. I think it's almost quite lazy sometimes, the way some people are playing it. But yeah, obviously people are always going to think it's strong because it's flashy, but I think if you go really deep into it, I don't think it's as strong as what people are probably making it out to be.
Thank you.
Next question from Sage at Nerd Street Gamers.
Hi guys, this question is for Minnie and also Boaster. It seems like the team was able to use this event as a way to uncover some of your guys' weaknesses and maybe a reliance around Durka. When you guys do implement Durka back into the team, how will you use this experience to grow past these weaknesses you saw? Is it more time reviewing these VODs, or does it stem around changing the practice to diversify your playstyle?
It's a difficult. It's not like this event uncovered this. I think that it's been something we've thought about a lot. Like there's no secret that we rely on a system and we rely on Durka sometimes to get us out of sticky situations. Like he's one of the best players in the world, and I feel fucking terrible that like he's in the hotel room right now, like not, he's been in quarantine, like waiting to play, and like I don't blame anyone sitting here for that, but it's a sad reality that one of probably the best player in the world is trying to get out of quarantine right now, and he can't play. As for like the future, I think it just comes down to hard work, to be quite honest, and like it's a reality check that like this is like what happens if we don't have Dirk in our system. Like I think it's up to individuals to kind of put in that hard work, and like me to figure out a system like as a coach to facilitate the players' growth, I guess.
Thank you. Next question from Luke at Dexerto.
Yeah, just a quick one from me. Minnie, I was wondering, do you have any updates on when or whether we will see Brave return to the roster?
I have nothing to say on that subject. I don't know what's going on.
Sons of KS Mexico, did you have another question?
No, sorry.
Okay, no worries. Are there any other questions in the room? All right, thank you for joining us for this press conference with FNATIC. I wish you a good night.